Well, I had always had an interest in politics, because that's really where you can have the greatest impact. I think part of what changed is more and more women are in the workforce. And we've seen a lot more women be the sole breadwinners of their families. That has grown substantially over the course of years. And yet women continue to be paid significantly less than men. So back when I first started looking at this, women were paid 57 cents for every dollar a man made. Back, moving up into the 80s and early 90s, women were making 79, 80 cents. You know, there are a lot of reasons for it. A lot of it is that women are not promoted, so we're not at that pay level, and we're stuck in these lower paying jobs. Why is that? Well, there are a lot of factors associated with that, a lot of them too having to deal with having children. When you don't have family leave, you don't have paid family leave, you don't have medical leave, you don't have insurance, you don't have childcare. What are you supposed to do? So I brought this bill in 2015. There's a great story behind this. It's something I've been, passionate about for a long time. Finally working on this bill. I've got it into the to the Legislative Council's office. They're the ones, they take your ideas and what you want in a bill, and they put it in legal form so that you can introduce it as a potential law. And it turned out that Sunday evening, the bill's into Council's office with the Academy Awards, 2015. The winner of the Best Actress Award went to Patricia Arquette. And she got up there with her Oscar and she said, "It is time for equal pay," in front of 2 billion people watching the Academy Awards. And they scanned the audience. And I mean, I'm going crazy. Here we go. What better moment to try to start pushing this bill? And there's J-Lo sitting next to Meryl Streep, and they're both standing up and they're going, "You go, girl." I get a phone call from my chief of staff who said, "Did you see this? Are you watching?" So we introduced the bill on Monday. We held a press conference on Tuesday in the Capitol in the big press room on the 4th floor in the annex. The place was overflowing with people. This was our moment. She lit the match on something that we've been fighting for decades. I decided that our biggest opponent had always been the business community. So I asked the woman who was the chief lobbyist for the Chamber of Commerce, the California Chamber of Commerce, to come to my office and let's have a meeting. Now this woman was at the time probably the best lobbyist in Sacramento. Attractive, tall, blonde woman. And I brought her in and I said, "Okay, I know, as far as I'm concerned, when you come to lobby, I disagree with you on just about everything, but I respect your opinions, you've done your homework, you present yourself well, but I suspect that you are not paid the value of what you do, and that you're not paid what most of the male lobbyists in Sacramento make, what they're paid." She looked at me and she smiled. She didn't say anything, but she smiled, which was, of course. So I said, "So you and I are going to work on this bill. Tell me what I need to do to take off the Chamber's opposition." The bill had always talked about equal pay for comparable work. She said, "Well, we got to change that word comparable." She said, "That's a red flag in my industry." I said, "Okay, what do you suggest?" She said, "How about substantially similar?" So equal pay for substantially similar work. Works for me. We shook hands, we had a deal. And so, working with the Chamber of Commerce, by the time we got this bill through the legislature, we had virtually unanimous support. It's now the template, or it has been used as a template by 42 other states to get equal pay passed through their legislatures. Not all of them have been successful, but I'm very proud that it's been used as a template.